Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your Love Tarot Forecast. This is for July 1st through July 15th, 2019. This is for singles, couples, complicated, disconnected, and everything in between. So Scorpio, I'm going to start by pulling 3 cards here to look at past, present, and future energies for July in regards to love and romance. So let's see what comes out for you guys. Okay, nice. We have love connection bringing us into July, followed by heal your wounds, and lastly, romantic gesture. Okay, Scorpio, I like this energy. What I feel is right off the bat, it's about healing, especially those of you who are in committed relationships. I see a love connection here. There may have been some things that have happened and we've been harboring that internally, and it's time to cleanse yourself of that emotional baggage. It's time to heal your wounds, whether it's things that have happened specifically in this relationship or relationships prior to this one, okay? Excuse me. I'm just wrapping up the illness I had, so just bear with me. It's totally on my nerves too. Anyways, this right here, Scorpio, it's time to heal that emotional baggage, okay? It's time to let the past be the past and live for the now. So some of you, this baggage has to do with the connection you're currently in, or it has to do with connection prior to the two of you, okay? Either way, it's time for that to be healed. That's where the focus needs to be. And some of you, this could exist in your partner, okay? And it could be baggage that has nothing to do with you. And with romantic gesture, I just see you being very loving and supportive and helping them get through that, whatever this is for them. For those of you where this is happening inside of you, I feel as you work on healing and forgiveness and letting the past go, that brings forth some beautiful energy in from your partner. Like it kind of just opens a gateway between the two of you. So for couples, I see a lot of healing taking place between the two of you, whether this is issues that have happened within your relationship or this is emotional baggage that was obtained prior to your union. I just see you guys on the same team, really working towards healing and forgiveness and release for happiness and the preservation of this connection and relationship, all right? Those of you who are single, kind of dating around, not in any type of commitment, I feel like there is a special one in your life, okay? And there is a love connection between the two of you. However, I feel like the other person involved in this relationship does have some emotional baggage that they have got to work through before they can like fully come into this union and commit themselves. But it's like, despite the wounds that exist within them, like they're still like giving you attention, and with romantic gesture they could do something like to sweep you off your feet, or just a really sweet token of love, of affection towards you. But very similar to like the coupled up, those of you who are just kind of dating somebody, not really in a commitment yet, it's kind of the same thing where one or both of you has some emotional baggage that needs to be healed. And, you know, I do see that you guys can work at this together. All right. Now, Scorpio, those singles that aren't dating anybody, listen, there may be some new love energies coming into your reality in July. With this right here, somebody could just kind of come in out of nowhere and sweep you off your feet, and in that process it helps you let go of some heavier emotions and energies that you've been dealing with prior to this connection, okay? So let's pull some tarot dice. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Hierophant, we have Judgment, we have Ace of Cups, and we have the Nine of Cups. Nice. Yes, Scorpio, this ends very beautifully. Listen, this Ten of Wands, to me, that's the emotional wounds that need to be healed. And we are finally at the end of that cycle, okay? Because healing also comes in cycles. So it is now, finally, you have the emotional strength, they have the emotional strength to heal these wounds, to let the past go, to open themselves up emotionally and become vulnerable once again, all right? Especially with the Hierophant and Judgment coming out. That's very spiritual energy, Scorpio. And so, to me, that's Spirit projecting extra healing energy to you and to your partner, okay? Whether we're coupled up or we're just kind of dating, or even those of you who are single, okay? It's just like this beautiful flow of energy of healing that Spirit's bestowing on you guys. And it's gorgeous, okay? Now, those of, and where is it leading? It's leading to this deeper connection of love. Or finally, those of you who are just dating, this is like the commitment being offered, which makes the heart very happy, which fulfillment, emotional fulfillment right there with the Nine of Cups, okay? So Scorpio, those of you coupled or just kind of dating somebody, this is a beautiful turnaround. It's like love, connection. Love is the order of the day here. Those of you singles, I do see there is somebody interested trying to come in, and it's going to make you very happy. It makes your heart overflow with joy and happiness, all right, with that Nine of Cups. It's time to let the heavy go and come into a place of happiness and love and healing. And Spirit is projecting that energy and supporting that energy for you guys. Scorpio, it's all about falling in love, or falling in love again, or falling in love for the first time with somebody brand new. I swear it, with all these dice. It's beautiful. I like to see that, actually. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, well, these guys wanted to jump out, so we have, Journey's End, Acceptance, Breakup, Transformation. This is actually a really good thing. Why? Because that's what's the end of the journey, this Ten of Wands, the emotional baggage, the heartache, the singlehood, the feeling alone, like all those things, Scorpio. Also, in a standard tarot deck, this would be the Death card, which is the tarot card that represents your sign, your energy. So to me, it's like the end of heavy heartache, heavy emotional burdens, feeling alone, being completely single, feeling alone in your relationship. It's like all of that is coming to an end, and this beautiful healing is coming in, very spiritual, and you're reconnecting in your relationship, okay? Somebody you're dating, you guys are going to go to that commitment. Or Scorpio, there's new love coming in for you, a love connection, and it's divine, okay? Next out, we have the Two of Emotion, chemistry, connection, romance. Look at that. After that follows intuition, dreams, insight, signs. That's coming out under Judgment. Okay, so Spirit's giving you signs and synchronicities. You know, yeah, there's no way. Listen, Scorpio, those of you where you're just like kind of dating somebody, Spirit's giving you the signs and symbols and synchronicities about this relationship. And if you've been worried or concerned, there's no reason for it. Like, you guys are very connected. You need to trust your instincts and your intuition, because sometimes that's all you have when it's hard to express our emotions. Like, who you're dealing with might have a really hard time articulating how they feel about you and all those things. But if you feel it, all right, intuitively, you are correct. You are not wrong about that. Like, you are picking up on their emotion for you, even if they can't express it or they have a hard time expressing it. Next out, the Shadow, karmic soul contracts and lessons. And lastly, we have the Nine of Flames, perseverance, stamina tested. All right, so Scorpio, with all of this coming out now, to me, if you have somebody kind of coming back into your life, into your reality, this time around, I believe that they are genuine true blue, because prior, they had some karmic contracts that they had to fulfill, Scorpio, and that's why they had to leave your life, all right? And now, you know, if they're coming back in, it's the real deal this time, but you've got to heal all the emotional baggage and heartache and hurt that may still be attached to that person, that connection, that relationship, in order for you guys to have a successful second chance here. But those of you where you have this, you know, deep connection and you are disconnected from somebody, listen, before you can come back together, they've got to fulfill some karmic contracts first, okay? So if this person is not showing back up in July, it's because they're working on this. However, if they do show back up, they've completed that, okay? And I give all the different scenarios because this is a general reading. So those of you who are disconnected from somebody, they're working on their karma, and it's time for you to heal your wounds about everything that's happened in that relationship so that you can be happy, okay? Because despite that, I almost feel like Spirit's bringing you a soulmate or something in the meantime to help you move through this while that person works on their karma, okay? Otherwise, I kind of feel this person is coming back and you guys are going to be able to make it this second time around. Those of you in committed relationships, you know, I do see where we are coming together, we're coming closer. Whatever this Ten of Wands represents for you, that heavy energy, we're done with that journeys and that's over. It's now time to work on our connection romantically, emotionally, and at the soul level with this Two of Emotion, Hierophant, and Love connection. Like, that's where this relationship needs to focus now. And it's like, forget the past, let bygones be bygones, because both of you look equally invested and involved. Like, I want to make this relationship work. There's nowhere else in this world I want to be. You're the only one that I love, and we will overcome. I feel like the turbulence and trouble had a lot to do with karmic energies, all right? And that's been cleared. And now you guys are moving into a period of prosperity and harmony and happiness, and your heart is overflowing. Others of you, this is like you're just kind of dating somebody and you guys are taking it to the next level. We're getting committed to each other. So let's pull some more cards, Scorpio. Okay, so we have dream rendezvous. Yeah, and we saw that with the moon card. You're dreaming, and this to me feels more of those of you who are disconnected. You're dreaming of them, they're dreaming of you, or those of you who are dating, like we're not living together, we're not super serious yet, like you guys dream of each other, okay? There's a really deep soul bond going on here. Oh, well, as I'm saying that, look at what I pull. Twin flame journey. All right, let's see what the next card out is. Twin flame love. Okay, yeah. I guess that really speaks for itself, Scorpio. Listen, those of you who are currently in a committed relationship, it really is time to let the past go and get over that, because I feel like you guys are twin flames. I mean, with that, like, you're meant to be together, and whatever you've been through these first 2 weeks of July, you guys are overcoming a lot and falling back in love. And again, I feel like a lot of the trouble had to do with karmic energies, okay? And those have been, you know, fulfilled and completed. The heavy stuff is over, and now it's time to really focus on your bond and your love with each other, okay? Those of you who are just kind of like dating somebody, you know, here's the commitment, and I feel like this relationship is going to last, like, you know, quite some time with these two cards coming out. Those of you who are disconnected from somebody, like I said, Spirit's going to bring this person back in when everything is ready to go. And, you know, if they're coming back in these first 2 weeks, then that means they're finally in a place emotionally and mentally to join in this union. If they're not coming back to you in July, this is just Spirit giving you that confirmation of who this person is for you, but also letting you know, like, they've got a lot of healing and growing to do before they can come back into union with you. And you just got to trust the process. And they're dreaming about you, you're dreaming about them. The connection, the bond still very much exists. It does not go anywhere, all right, regardless of time or distance. But Scorpio, you just got to trust the process, okay? And you guys will come back together when it's the right time for both of you. Overall, it is a focus of healing emotional baggage and forgiving the past so that you can move into this twin flame union, whether you need to align with it for the first time, reconnect to it, or in these existing unions, really shedding the past so that you guys can go to the next level of love in your relationship. And I do see one of you really making a big effort, probably the one that's been dropping the ball the most, really finally stepping up and making the effort to this relationship and to you, which allows the healing to finally begin. Like, it's time to heal. You know, regardless of your relationship status, that's what Spirit's focusing on. And why do we need to heal? Because of our twin flame journey, twin flame union that is meant for our life journey this lifetime. And it's just, I mean, boom, boom, right there, back to back. Twin flame journey, twin flame love, Scorpio. So any new person showing up in your world, Scorpio, in these first 2 weeks of July, very well could be the one for you. Okay, we have love connection with the Ace of Cups, judgment, like that's divine intervention, Spirit bringing you guys together because this twin flame journey, twin flame love energy. So Scorpio, very powerful. It's all about healing for twin flame connection, whether you're in it or you are trying to get back to it. It's time to heal. It's time to let the past go. It was karmic. What's ahead is going to be a much different experience, and there's been a lot of divine intervention in this relationship, or the relationship that is being brought to you. Okay, Scorpio? So those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.